Hi Pisces, this is Kajora Lovely with your general reading for the month of October 2019. For those of you who are curious, I'll be reading with the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. So in this reading, I'm going to go over your general energy for the month and then something for you to keep in mind. Okay, so where you are, Scorpio energy. Here. So the death card, as we say, is not literally death. It's a transformation or change. Death also relates to the sign of Scorpio, which is another water sign similar to you. So I would take this to mean you'll be feeling Scorpio season because it's another water sign. And we're going to have Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, I believe, at the end of the month. Starting on Halloween. Yay. This also can just mean transformation and change in your life, that things are shifting. There's a big transformation going on with you right now. I usually feel like it's for the better. I guess my cat wants to chime in and agree, validate that. What you've also got going on is the Four of Wands. Sometimes this can be a celebration of sorts. It can be acknowledging your friends, the people that are there for you. This is also sort of showing a hand fasting, which is a pagan wedding. So it could also be celebrating joy, bond, and relationships, marriage, that sort of thing, commitment of some sort. But I usually see this as noticing the foundations that exist in your life, of noticing the people who are there for you, the things that are going well, the things that are going right, and what you're happy about. This is a really positive, happy card. So I think it's also just about enjoying life at the moment, especially while you're going through this transformation and change. What's interesting, what's influencing you and where you are have to do with King and Queen of Wands. So this is you, this is what's directly above you. So what is you is mastery of this suit. What's influencing you is the creativity. So wands are the element of fire. So these can be people who are, if it's not you, it's people who are possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They're upright, so if they are the people, they're coming from a good place. They mean well, but it could be that you have a lot of players going on because you've got both of these and you have the Page of Swords. So when you get a lot of court cards in a reading, it can mean that you have a lot of people who are influencing you, for better or for worse. And again, these could be, because it's fire element, it could be people who are hot-headed, passionate, very active, because it's all about action, creativity, communication, forward momentum, movement. They want action. They want things to go. They want these things. So you could be feeling some of this, or it could be directly influencing you. You could be feeling creative. You can be feeling a new project coming through. Take it however it resonates with you. What's also there influencing you is you're looking for new opportunities. Page of Swords is usually you're on the lookout, good or bad, you're paying attention. And if you're not, then it's advised to pay attention. What's influencing you at the moment is the Magician in reverse. So tired of everyone getting this card. It means that you're not really seeing how powerful or how capable you are. And it could be that it's because you're going through this transformation and change, because in this card you can see the snake that's molting. So that's the literal transformation and change, shedding skin, moving into a new body, that things are shifting for you. So I would take that to mean if you're not feeling in your power during this time, it's because you're going through a major change. So cut yourself some slack if you need to, or at least take notice of that. I feel like for some of you, it's like changes that are literally going on with your body, however that applies. But I think just be gentle and careful with yourself. Whatever it is, whatever's going on, whatever that shift is, just be gentle with yourself. In the near future, you've got the Five of Swords in reverse. This is actually about coming out. I usually see this as either a conflict with other people is coming to an end, and it could have been a conflict where somebody was fighting nasty and dirty. Somebody was underhanded, and they took something from you, and it was not cool. Or because it's swords, which is thoughts, it could also be that you've been having an argument with yourself and that is coming to an end. So it could also just be, again, this change that's going on. If you've been feeling uncertain and doubtful, you're coming to a point where you're going to be a little bit more clear-minded and at least not argue with yourself anymore. So that's good news. As for the future, you may not be feeling as emotionally happy as you would like. The Ace of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is something new that's coming in, but it's not. When it's in reverse, it's not coming in. It also can mean experiencing some depression, loneliness, sadness, unhappiness. Again, be gentle with yourself. Be careful with yourself. Take care of yourself. Nine of Cups in reverse. This is you not feeling as personally satisfied as you would like to. You're not really getting the things that you want. So what comes with that, I feel like, as the antidote or the answer or guidance for this is the World. Now, the World means that you're finishing up a chapter and you're meant to look back with gratitude and success. You're meant to look back and notice every little thing you've accomplished and congratulate yourself for it. You deserve it. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care if you did 3 things. You deserve it. And I feel like it's also noticing what you have where you are now. What experiences do you have? What tangible things do you have? What people, what places have you been to? What do you own? There's something that you've gained from whatever experience you've been through recently that you didn't have before. And I feel like even maybe contrasting where you were 3 months ago or a year ago, and what's changed since then. But I feel that it's important for you to be honest with yourself and look back at how much you've accomplished, because it's easy to feel like you haven't done very much, but this is a big influence. Okay, so let's see. What else should Pisces keep in mind for the month of October? Okay. So I feel like they're giving you a problem and then answers that'll follow. So the first one is the problem, 9 of Swords. This is anxiety. This means you might be feeling very anxious, kind of up in the middle of the night kind of energy, feeling like things aren't really resolved the way you want them to. So I feel their advice is 2 of Cups. This is about if you're in a romantic relationship, everything's going well, enjoying it. This is also about paying attention to and fostering, honoring, developing the dynamics where there's an even give and take, where someone's giving to you emotionally and you're also giving back to them, where you're feeding and nurturing and taking care of each other. It's really about honoring that kind of dynamic and relationship. Apparently my cat really wants to be in your reading. And bathe himself. And also you have the Sun, which is all about gratitude, success, recognition, notoriety. This is about noticing what you have and being grateful for it. It's also a message of good news coming in as well. So I feel like it too is focusing on the relationships that go well and focusing on the good that's going on in life. It's very different from this because this is noticing how much you've accomplished. The Sun is really kind of basking in the warmth and glow of the sun, of everything that's going right, that's going well. So just to recap, you're going through a massive change right now. Enjoy life's pleasures, enjoy your friends, enjoy the good things that are going on in celebrations. You may be feeling very creative or dealing with someone who is not necessarily not dealing with in a bad way. You might be on the lookout for new opportunities, or you should be, for whatever it is that you're looking for. Where you are is feeling your creative mastery, your mastery over fire energy, action, creativity, communication. You're feeling powerful. But you may also be kind of doubting, doubting your own. It's funny, it turned over to turn around. So that means this could be shifting, maybe even as a part of this reading, but take it however it resonates with you. You may not be feeling your full strength and power, but that could be changing sometime soon. That's how I would take that. You may be ending an argument with yourself in your mind in the future. Also in the future, you may be feeling a little depressed, feeling like things aren't quite going your way. You're not really as happy as you want to be, but you're meant to really be honest with yourself about how much you've accomplished in your lifetime, especially in the last few months. They keep saying the last 3 months, so I don't know what happened 3 months ago, But maybe think about that and analyze, where were you at? What did you do? What did you learn around that time or since then? You may be experiencing some anxiety this month, but you're meant to focus on relationships where things are going well and practice gratitude. It's interesting because these two cards in some ways are very similar. There's a lot of happiness in relationships, enjoying your time together, having fun. This is really more celebrations. This is emotional nourishment. So I feel like it's also giving attention to the relationships where you are getting emotionally nourished is really important this month, because you don't want to be with someone who's depleting you. You want the opposite of that. You want one where it's an even give and take. So if you're interested in booking a personal reading, I do readings in Long Beach, California, or I do them over the phone or in an email. Same with Reiki. All the information on rates and everything is in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a good month of October, Pisces, and I'll see you again next month.